guys, welcome back to Dragon Age 2. So today we will be entering the Amell Estate cellar and clearing out our home. Or, you know, our family's old house. Alright, so let's go. Okay. Oh, that's Sir Bun's bin. It's okay, it's weird. This crate and this barrel to loot, and I saw there was another crate over there. Yeah. Another crate over here to loot. So we'll go up this way. Assassins lurk on the edge of fights. Well, I can see you. Okay, well that missed, but that's fine. Loot this chest. And we'll go in this room, and I see there's a chest there and a crate here, so we'll loot the crate. And then we'll go for the chest. Tobias's documents. Okay, I'll take those.
I'm here. Right behind you.
Okay. The Amell family. It's truly sad what happened to the Amells, isn't it? Okay.
The Amell crest, I think. Mother described it once. Put that above your door and you better have the ties to back it up. Otherwise you just look old.
Okay. Cool. So, let's continue. Let's loot this crate. Let's take care of these people. There's a trap. We good? We good. Alright, cool. So let's go in this little room here. Oh, hi. Where'd you come from? I want to attack. Okay. So, loot the sack. They're probably a useless weapon. Very nice. History of Kirkwall. Chapter 2. And another sack. Alright, so let's continue forwards. Just my camera here.
Did that bastard gamble?
Watch where you step.
I knew I should have slit his throat.
I love doing that.
Go down!
Gotcha. Ouch.
Get back!
Okay. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, now he's done. So, Varric, I'm gonna need you to go open that chest. Thanks. Awesome, thank you. And this master slaver, we will loot his body. We got the vault key, even better. And what do we have here? History of the circle? Okay. So let's check our inventory. And dexterity. Alright. Can anybody equip anything new? Mm, 51 armor. Plus 7. Well, I guess we can stick that on. So what does this one look like? Oh, it's the Templars. Alright, so let's continue forwards. Let's open the vault door.
That has to be the vault. If there's anything to learn about the family, that's where it is.
So we can't go that way. Alright, so we got a chest. Anything else to loot? No, okay, so let's open up this chest. And we'll just take everything.
So this is it. Grandfather's will. Let's just take it back to Mother and be done with it.
Yes, let's go back now.
I don't think there's any point in delaying the news.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
We found the will.
Grandfather left everything to Mother and us. I guess he had some sense after all. See for yourself.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
The estate is ours.
We have a home, Mother. A real home.
They forgave me. Mother forgave me. But, Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
Did you wait 1 minute?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Wow. Okay, so...
Nice hound, sister. More agreeable than most of your company. A few hundred of you, and we'd have taken Lothering. Or had a good shot.
Aw.
That's a good dog.
Aw, he's so cute. Nothing else? Anything, Carver? Yep.
Thinking of life in Hightown?
We're still a long way from cowing Templars with our titles, sister.
Not happy with our progress?
Is there something you would do differently, brother?
It's not up to me. We're on pace to recover an old name for an old woman. And when we're done, I don't know, I guess we'll sit around thinking about how great we used to be. Mother didn't even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
Fine, what would you do?
Very well, Carver.
What's your plan?
I'd look forward. Make something new. Stop paying debts for old men. And if I had to go backward, I'm not looking for ancient names. I'd fix what's important. What went wrong.
We can't just go back.
We wouldn't need to if you'd done it right. Lothering was our home, not this place. We could have stood our ground. You could have stopped that ogre from killing Bethany.
I agree.
You're right.
What?
I'd change all of that if I could. But we don't have that option, and you know it.
Well, actually... No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
Carver was not expecting that.
Sister. I feel... I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way.
Aw, Carver. I didn't get any
I'm with you,
approval.
sister.
Okay, that's fine.
For now.
Hey, where's Gamlin? There he is.
So, what? Are you here to gloat? Gamlen's the idiot again. Gamlen's the fool who can't hold his money when it's given in a bloody silver basket. I tried, you know, when Leandra left. But no one was ever going to live up to her.
Tell me about Mother.
What was she like? As a girl?
We're only a year apart. But that was time enough for Leandra to get our parents wrapped firmly around her little finger. They showed her off at every opportunity. The beauty, the scholar, the light of their lives. As far as they were concerned, they should have stopped there.
How did you lose the money?
I've seen the nobles in this town. Your parents must have had a fortune. Where did it all go?
Well, it's not like I stood at the side of the wharf and hurled it over. I tried to invest it. I got some good tips on trade in Kunari cheeses. And, you know, a man's got needs. I'm not denying I spent more on myself than I should have, but I figured it'd all work out.
Everyone makes mistakes.
I'm sure you did your best.
Don't butter me up, sweetie.
Oh, okay.
I changed their filthy sheets and wiped their chins through 2 bouts of the cholera, and the last word Father said was... Leandra. I'm not looking for love, but at least I got the money.
Okay, Gamlin. The Bone Pit. What's this? Hawk, if you're looking for work, there's a rich merchant in Hightown who's got trouble with his mining operation. If you haven't heard of the Bone Pit, the locals say it's cursed. I don't put much stock in it, but I had to turn down the job because of marchers in my crew making the rest superstitious. Go speak to Hubert Bartier? Sure. In the Hightown Market if you're interested, Mirren. Alright. Cool.
Your
Gamlin.
mother's
Nothing
busy
else?
writing to the Viscount. If you want more...
I'm with you, sister.
And Mother.
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
Can we move to the estate now?
The estate is yours. Why are we still here?
Technically, the house is now property of the Viscount, since its owner died without an heir. If we went there now, we would just be squatters. But if the Viscount acknowledges our rights, we can get back more than the house. We can get back our name.
Your mother never hated you.
Grandmother didn't want you to leave. She tried holding on to you the only way she knew.
She would have been so proud of you. You're everything she wanted in an Amell grandchild. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all 3 of you. Oh, Bethany. She was such a sweet little girl. Never cried, just looked at you with those big eyes.
I miss her too.
She was so young to be taken from us.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature reaching down and 18 years of loving. and feeding and raising, and that was it.
There was nothing we could do.
Blame the Darkspawn, not yourself.
The Darkspawn would have been happy with any prey. It was my fault it was Bethany. I miss her. There were 4 of us when the Blight began. It will never be over while there are just 3. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartrand's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Bethany, but with luck, I can at least give us a home. I've had word from Lothering. They are rebuilding. I don't know if I could ever return to the site of such horrors.
Alright, so let's go. I don't even know what I'm doing. What do we have? Take Aveline to find the ambush. If the mage Tobias is still alive, he might be in the gallows. Find information about the letter in father's belongings that told of the death of an unnamed family friend. Tranquility. Okay, let's go secondary, bait switch. Talk to Hubert. And Lowtown Bazaar. And the remains of Sister Plinth in the Chantry. Okay, so let's go outside. Take our friends with the... Oh, you know what? Hang on. Can I cancel? I don't think I can. Okay. I wanted to get Aveline a new weapon, because I think I might have one. So, let's look at our storage here. Full of stuff. I got tons of stuff in here. Oh, these are all two-handed? Two-handed. Fade Shear, weapon and shield. Improves with level up. That's what we want. And, oh wait. And that one too. That one does too. Oh, jeez. Oh, Fade Shear. 10 damage versus demons and undead. Actually, I'll probably use attack speed, magic resistance, damage. Okay. And 47 attack, 10% physical damage, and 2 versus humans. We'll take the Mountain Father's Haft and 20 strength. 79 armor, so what do we have? 79, 79, 47, and 47. So... Oh, but these improve with level up. They do. Maybe I'll take these ones. 15 defense and 5% magic resist. 9 health and 5 damage resist. I'll take that one for Aveline. And I think that's all we can do. Alright, so let's leave and then we'll adjust Aveline's armor and stuff. Armor, I meant weaponry. So there's something I had to do. Oh, I'll do the bottled scar. Is that what it's called? The alcohol. We'll do that quest. So, Aveline. Take that and that. And then we'll just sell the rest of the stuff later. Oh, you don't have an amulet. You can put that on. And your ring. Physical damage, 3%. Okay, you can keep that on. Alright, so where do we have to go? Over... Alright, so let's go over there.
Did you approve my application?
I can't make you a guard, Carver.
We were both soldiers. Why won't they take me?
I was an officer, and I follow orders.
No, you don't.
I also think of others before myself. You seem tired of that, and that's dangerous.
Just when it's not my choice. You told them not to take me, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we are going this way. And I just want to do a quick selling of some stuff here. I'm just gonna sell it all because I really don't need it. And I'm just gonna hang on to that for a bit. Get these rings. Don't really want them right now. I need inventory space, so sell junk. Okay, so we need to go over here, over there, whatever. Right there. Hello.
I believe you lost this somewhere.
I thought this was lost. Perhaps it should be.
Okay, so let's head to... What should we do now? So we've got family history, the bone pit, and the chantry. So let's go to the gallows. And...
I'm surprised you still travel with this, Aveline.
Carver, don't.
You're ever so busy with the guardsmen. It must be a burden to slum with the refugees.
It's oddly comforting that you insult me like I'm family.
That wasn't... No, I didn't mean that.
I know, but you should be glad that's how I took it.
Alright, let's check these shops here for anything useful. Basically anything special. No, okay. And this armor shop. Okay, I don't want any of that.
It's better.
Death of a Templar. Okay. So, we need to chat with this guy.
More mages. You talk. I'm going to ask the guards about their training.
I know your face. I am Tobias. You and that man are both hawks. I remember your father. Malcolm was a good man.
You wrote to my father.
I found a letter you sent about a friend of his you could not name.
Ah, the Templar. Your father could not write to him directly, lest the Order find out.
The Templar?
He allowed your father to leave Kirkwall. Rule is not served by caging the best of us. A wise man.
That's surprising.
Not what I would expect from a Templar.
There was a time when the rules of the Order could be interpreted to suit a situation. Unlike these days. I will send the letters I held. It seems fitting that they return to family.
Okay.
Such a friendship. Few like your father remain. Even fewer like the Templar. Rest well at the Maker's side, Sir Morivar Carver.
Oh, ho, ho. Carver's named after a Templar. That's interesting. Carver will be most surprised to learn of his namesake. Speak with him about this. Okay, I assume I have to do that at home, yes?
By all means.
Probably.
Lead on.
Is there anything else around here that we can do? Oh, the Enigma of Kirkwall. Okay. Thrask, do you have anything to say?
Maker's blessing.
Nope. Leave areas over there. Templar recruits.
Greetings, Monsieur. Recruits aren't allowed to speak to visitors.
The Order needs Templars.
If you want
for
something,
their
talk to the knight.
What else? What else? Mage goods.
Please do.
What do you have? I'll take that.
Don't spill anything. It takes many scrubbings to get the counter clean.
Okay. And can we go over here? We cannot. So let's leave the area. And we will head to Hightown, I believe, is a good place. Actually, let's go home and talk to Carver. Hey, Carver.
Here, I got you something.
Why?
A peace offering.
We ended on a tense note last time. Take it as you will.
These are by father. Are you sure they aren't meant for you? I bet another mage could get more out of them. For your service that cannot be admitted, I ask that you accept this trinket and know that I shall respect your name. Thank you, Conscience of the Order, Sir Morivar Carver. Carver?
The Templar who allowed Father to leave Kirkwall. Your namesake.
A Templar? Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
Sir Morivar was a good one.
Father must have felt he was worth honoring.
A man who let him look ahead. And a name that would always mean skill thoughtfully applied.
Seems like he thought it held some promise.
Not a link back, but how to go forward. That's what I was to him. I don't know what to say, except thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Carver. Oh, I got 15. Yay, we're getting there.
I'm with you, sister.
Okay.
For now.
Oh. You won't find anything.
Are you searching for buried treasure? Or just trying to tunnel out of this hovel?
Oops. Nothing else? Alright, let's check the writing desk. Loose ends. Hawk, I take back everything I said about your blighted family. You were right. You were the best we ever had. If you're looking for honest work and good coin, come see me in Lowtown. I can keep you busy for a while, Mirren.
Your mother's busy writing to the Viscount.
Yes,
If
yes.
you want more,
Okay, so I guess we're gonna hang out in Lowtown for a bit. Maybe not. Okay, well, we're not gonna go there now. So let's head to, we'll talk to Hubert, and then we'll head up to the Chantry. And turn in those ashes.
Maybe I should put you to use, Farrick. Have you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign that just says don't? You could hit people with it.
Thank you. I get the point.
Yes.
Hear you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Investigate. Is Bone Pit a tad ominous?
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
You know I'm one of them.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
What happened to the workers?
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
Nobody will go?
The bone pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The bone pit is mostly harmless.
You hire Fereldans.
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Of course. Who else would be pathetic enough?
Yes, all of them. An unruly lot, to be sure.
And what are you paying?
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
That's all I need to know.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The bone pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Cool. So, to the chantry. Okay, so what is this? Magistrate Bernard.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. You've gained quite a reputation with the Red Iron Mercenary Band. I find myself in need of someone with your special talents.
What is it you need?
Is there something I can help with?
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
What was this man's crime?
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
That's all?
Is there anything else I need to know?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
What kind of creatures?
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
Why not just let him be eaten?
It would be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
And so why not send more guards?
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
Alright, I'll do it.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Alright, so let's head into the chantry. Remember to save your game frequently. Yeah. Something I don't do enough of, to be honest.
I don't like some of the people you've been associating with, Carver.
Talk to my sister. She's the one in charge.
Maybe, but I know you get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly. I don't want to see you end up the same way.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
I love Aveline. Oh, the commandments of the Maker. Cool. Okay, so, Andraste, Bride of the Maker. What is this? Oh, it's just the story of Andraste, I guess. Cool.
The first of the Maker's children watched across the veil
frightening sort.
and grew jealous of
Demons,
the
the whole lot of them.
I do wish the father here to make a donation.
Okay, the Maker. Read this. The Maker. Okay. I think it's a song or a hymn or whatever you want to call it. Sermons of Divine Renata the First.
I'm sorry you had to witness that disgraceful scene by the Chanter's Board. I am Elthina, Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. Sebastian's normally a good lad, but he's had a terrible shock.
Who is he?
Sebastian? Was that his name?
Sebastian Vale. He was affirmed here nearly a decade ago. He had just been invested as a brother when we got the news about his family. I'm afraid he reacted rashly, denied his vows, and left the Chantry. If the Maker wills it, he will return to himself before it's too late.
He's a brother.
So he's some kind of priest?
He is an initiate of the faith. As a man, he cannot serve as a mother would, but he has led the chant here many times. Before last week, I would have said he was the most faithful of our true believers.
What happened?
He said someone murdered his family.
Sebastian is the youngest son of the ruling family of Starkhaven. They were overthrown recently, violently. Sebastian is the only surviving member.
Ruling family?
He's royalty.
Prince Sebastian Vale, if he succeeds in his pledge to take back his lands. He made a vow to the Maker to put worldly concerns behind him. It is a sin to forswear himself for a mere title.
I'm going to help him.
I think his family deserves to be avenged.
Sebastian would spend his coin to buy men's lives, the same as those who attacked his family. No matter how justified he feels, that is murder. And when he returns, I will tell him so again.
Okay.
You are from over the sea, are you not? Have you come to pray for those you left behind? It was a near thing what happened in Ferelden, but in the end, the Maker stepped in.
Tell me about Meredith.
I hear a lot about the Knight Commander here. What can you tell me?
Gossip is a sin, child. Knight Commander Meredith has an admirable devotion to her duties.
To the exclusion of all else.
It is not my role to form opinions on her character.
And why keep mages in the gallows?
Why are circle mages here kept in a Tevinter prison?
Ah, so soon you take an interest in our problems. The short answer is it was a building, a large one. Should it have sat empty? The Chantry found a use for what was once a horror. It is the nature of men to move on and forget the past. Even your blight will be a distant memory in our lifetimes.
Alright, I should go.
I have things to do.
May you walk in Andraste's light.
Okay, so let's go turn in these ashes. Should be up here somewheres. Okay, and then we got Parvalen, the occupied north. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Did you misplace this?
Okay.
Bless my fool spirit, I never thought I'd see that again. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, what's in this door? Nothing. Cool. Alright. Let's continue around. And this door. Oh, the founding of the Chantry. Locks of the Golden Fool. What is this? Radical elves choosing to live in Darktown. Okay, so that we'll have to take to Darktown at some point. The History of the Chantry, Chapter 1. Cool. And I think we've explored the Chantry to the fullest. And let's go outside. Where to? I guess we can go to Darktown. And then turn in that book quick. Wherever they are. Oh, up by the elevator, I see. Up here? Yeah. Elven Radicalist.
I believe you lost this somewhere.
Oh, cool, and I leveled up.
Masaranas. This is a rare gesture.
Alright, so let's get some magic and willpower. And we will take I'm gonna take Stone Fist. Aveline, I'll just give you, well, do that. And we're gonna continue finishing up this section. Is that it? Okay, I guess that's it. Nice. And any inventory changes. I can put those on. Okay, so they can't wear helmets. Only I can. Interesting. Very interesting. So I may as well get rid of those. Alright. Well, guys, I think we'll leave this video here. So I will see you in the next one. Bye!